What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the stream. We are live with some very short notice strategic content. The map for round 2 went live, and we have a 2 versus 1 matchup for the Deverinians versus the Mercenaries. Devs have the advantage on this one. It is fortunately for the Mercenaries not a 3v1 like last time around, but they are still with their backs against the wall. We're going to be co-commentating this one with Graham as well, so welcome into the stream, Graham.
Hey, Wyvern, thanks for having me. You know I love the Mercenaries, I love the Deverenians.
Those
That's
were the
very
two main
exciting.
factions you played this past year, so definitely the number one person to have on stream with me here. So we've got Sanjington running the Nemesis, and then we've got Hosh running Jodin Drac, and I don't recognize that man among kings. Do you know their Discord username, Graham?
Yeah, that's Russell.
Russell, okay. So Russell
He
taken
would.
out by Krun last time around, respawning with Adonis heading east from their capital to Medusa. Hosh, one of the warlords that took out Ablong, heading north. Nemesis giving chase. I can
Yes,
say...
there was
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
contest between the Mercenaries and the Deverenians for Medusa. Deverenians wanted to be able to gain some territory and also reinforce and hold the mercenary capital of Morn. Mercenaries obviously wanted to stop that from happening, so the Nemesis has sort of sacrificed himself a little bit to make Morn easier to retake.
Yeah, we peek behind the curtain there. We figured they wouldn't keep all three Deverinian warlords in Morn, and we assumed correctly. We just kind of assumed they would maybe reinforce more back to Luthlarius, keeping only one in Medusa. So we thought sending Nemesis up there, sending 3 warlords to Morn to retake that, should they keep all 3 there, and then sending Nemesis up to Medusa would kind of help shore up our ranks a little bit. And Gracchus the Old subscribing. Unbelievable. I appreciate the support, Gracchus. 24-month streak. Started streaming 24 months ago. So thank you. That's about all I have to thank you for right now.
Yeah, so Sanji's gonna have to pick someone and kill them.
We were discussing that prior to this matchup. I know there isn't communication between the teams during matches, but I still don't want to disclose too much of what our strategy was ahead of time.
Now that the match is underway, do you feel comfortable? Oh, okay. So Sanji's going for Adonis.
That was the plan.
Adonis. Adonis is tough to kill, and yeah, usually you think of Adonis as an MLG deck, so dangerous in the long run, which
Yep.
makes sense. Although the typical Adonis MLG deck does not start Mossback to beaters.
That's a good note, yeah. We were afraid of MLG out of Adonis. Sanji was more comfortable throwing meat up to defend against Jodin Drac, whereas Nemesis can get back, or Adonis can get back to Nemesis with that Medusan Lord's Gambit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll just have to see if the Nemesis can take out Adonis fast enough before Jodin gets all his big swords.
For sure, yeah. The Jodin could be a big problem. Have to hope on that planar holding for Nemesis, but it's a Gracchus deck. It's a crap deck, Forge Cake says.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sanji is not rolling very well with his Stygians.
Both those Wraths were able to take out good Corells, at least.
Yeah, I think. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
Nemesis, that's huge. So we get both those Stygians back. Gonna order kill
And
Ged Corell and play down that Venom Vines.
I think Sanji's going to get to go again before Adonis has the chance to play another character, which is very strong.
And it's a DC 12 that they would have to make. So that'll probably be that's got to be a swing with Brine Fiend. Stygian won't be able to de-level the Moes back down to level 0 in one go.
No.
Got a low roll from Hosh there, swinging with a Dilchant. Now it's Sanji's go. Does he go to collapse Adonis's ranks? He does, but not this action. Okay. He's gonna try and
Let's
get.
see if we're to stall it out.
Yeah, he's gonna try and get around that DC 12, which with a Brine Fiend is definitely not the most makeable, but it's way better than like a DC 18 or something like that. But Black Moss just ensuring that he gets that hit on Mosbach. Okay,
All right.
Adonis moves himself up.
Interesting.
I was going to say at this point I would probably swing with Brine. See if you can get through that DC 12. And he cannot.
The rain. Serene only works on you and the opponent, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Adonis is ready.
Yeah, that's big.
Okay, now you probably hang on to the Black Moss. Targeting the other one.
I'm going to try and double D-level the Mosbach, it looks like. And if you are able to do that, I would probably throw that Black Moss, try and stun up Adonis. But yeah, as it stands, I would hold on to it for sure.
Oh, I guess it was the same one, even though they shook different ones. Or he was trying to save. He may have been trying to save a crit failure to use on Kenton then. We'll see, depending on how many dice Sanji rolls here.
Sanji's dice are hot right now.
Yeah, but at this point, it seems like it is probably not your typical MLG deck with Kenton and Moss back.
So Kenton, not one you see a lot. React once per turn after a character within 2 ranks rolls a critical failure on a melee or range strike. Perform a melee strike targeting that character. So yeah, that just goes off of Adonis's crit failure. That makes sense.
Yep.
So Faith and Steel out of Jodin.
Not a paladin.
Correct.
So it must be a fair number of weapons.
Sir Tython's shield, that's going to be a problem for Nemesis for sure.
Wow.
It's a greedy Jodin Drac deck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
And apparently he named shield, not weapon.
Yeah, which seems wild to me, because you're not going to run more than 3 Sir Tython shield, and you're not going to run another sheet. So, I mean, it worked out for him.
It sure did. Maybe he just thought getting Tython's shield with Nemesis getting the pressure on Adonis early on, Tython's shield was maybe his only hope to build up for round 2. I don't really know.
Ooh, nice play there by Russell, sniping out the Wrath in a second.
We got Midge subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you, Midge. Appreciate it. Vax saying he could have a handful of weapons. That's true. He does have 3 cards in hand as well, so that could have made him more inclined to name shield.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so Sislik makes the save on Mosbach. Can he make the attack roll? And he does. So now I imagine we'll see Black Moss out of Brine Fiend here.
Oh, yeah. Going up to level 10 on Jode. All right, level 11. Oh, yeah, that could be a Blackwater Steed, depending on how greedy this deck is.
So Jodin is level.
He's level 8 now for performing actions.
Okay. Level 8 for performing actions and 11 for equipping or items. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's Russell's got the Nemesis in 2. Blackwater Steed gets into 1, and gets Joe into the front. And Tython Shield gives him power attack.
Yeah. Yep, that
How's
would
the deck?
definitely do it.
Yeah,
As the mercenary here, I do hope we can at least get Adonis out before that, but if it is
it's gonna be
Blackwater
tough.
Steed, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
Gonna be tough. Because that's 3 wounds you gotta deal.
Yeah. So he
Well,
is.
he's got another. Maybe. Bobby Coon doing the game. I assume that's not Forge Cake. I like that though.
So it's a Griffin.
Just a-
Okay, not Blackwaters.
Yeah, Secrets of the Suns. Another thing that it is good to be level 8 for, but probably not as scary.
For sure. Definitely intrigued as to what those 2 cards are left in Sanjington's hand. Doesn't seem like they're seeing play this turn unless he's holding them for something.
Yeah, maybe level 4 characters, maybe.
It's definitely
Or spend
possible.
order, like a grave robbing or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unless Hosh has another Steed, though, it doesn't look like Jodin's gonna get to swing, which is bad news for Adonis.
Yes. Forge Cake saying Jackals, that definitely could be the case as well.
Yeah, Jackals, Death Fog,
Mhm.
Northwind.
Yeah, that Fiery Bolts could be huge here because had that not collapsed ranks, we could be looking at Adonis dead already.
Oh, here we go. Here's
Yep.
the secrets. Yeah, we'll see how this does. Probably hard to. Well, yeah, I mean, you kill the important. If you don't kill the planar, it still saves Adonis, probably. So.
Okay, it depends which order he's going. Okay, so there goes Sislik. Looks like he'll miss the Wrath. Brine Fiend is toast.
Just barely, yeah.
And 2 more planers left to roll. 1 goes down. What's it gonna be? Okay, so couple left for Nemesis. Looks like he probably won't be winning this, but it definitely depends on his hand next turn, and maybe he can take Adonis out on the way.
Yeah, he just needs to draw into a Venom Vines. We'll buy him a fair bit of time.
For sure.
Interesting. I always wonder where to put my front rank Warlord when you've got a whole bunch of Delshant Keepers. Obviously, the Warlord is best protected in the middle, but your Keepers lose some life expectancy when your Warlord's in between them.
Any insight onto why he would have... Oh, well, there it is. I was going to say why he would have Secrets of the Suns before moving up. I guess I still don't fully understand why he did that before moving up, because he could have taken 2 shots on Nemesis, but that second one is huge.
Yeah. He also definitely should have given himself power attack before he did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just the sheer number of strikes, I think, is gonna be enough.
Well, it doesn't get through planar.
No, I mean, Nemesis wins initiative, has Venom Vines, gets back a Sislik, maybe gets a wound in there. There's a chance. Not looking good, though.
Yeah. Looking good early on, for sure, but man, double Secrets of the Suns out of Jodin. Even without Blackwater Steed, and like you said, without naming power attack, that just devastated the army.
Yeah, I think the sneaky aggro Adonis deck Um, Probably if you'd known that that was what Adonis was going to be, it might have been better to go for Jodin.
Quite possibly, yeah. Looks like it was a grave robbing and death fog that he had, so that
Yeah,
took
that's
a couple more strikes off the table for sure.
yeah, that well, this is good for the Nemesis in that Jodin is not going first.
Yes.
Um, but Fendrick also has 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, yep.
You know, only a 40% chance of hitting, unlike Jodin's 50. So we'll see if he doors this.
I don't know. Deverinian's not very good at remembering to Dora their teammates' roles.
Yeah, yeah. You know, they keep fighting these high pressure battles. They're difficult to do. Um, they'll get better at it.
Okay,
Watch
there's
the
a double odd, so let's see if Nemesis has that Venom Vines.
yeah, good defense by the Nemesis.
Forcing those odd rolls. The amount of thinking that's going into this move tells me he probably doesn't have Venom Vines. He's got a Phantasm.
Ooh, that's fun. It's got to be cutting Northwind, right? Oh, who's he? He doesn't have anyone to play that with. Yeah,
Well, you can't exhaust a spend order anyways.
correct. Um, so there's any number of reasons why that doesn't work. But yeah, I think it's got to be cutting Northwind because cutting Northwind can kill Adonis and might not immediately die to Jodin.
Yeah, I don't remember if that's in his list or not, and it looks like it is. You know Nemesis decks better than I do for sure. I know I was the one to submit it, but I did
Yeah,
not do much outside of that.
I just assumed he's taken Midge's list and replaced the stabs and mins. Um, all right. So
Yeah, if Jodin misses, Mitch saying he cutting could go at Jodin. Diligent Keeper would redirect those, so it's probably not the wise call, but that would be ballsy.
take the guarantee and go to Adonis.
Yeah.
Um,
See
let's
if
see
we
if
can.
Dora's this. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Shoot. So
Got a
yep, there
severed?
goes Northwind.
Yeah. Well, does he have a severed? No, that's too bad.
Ah,
And
and that's game most likely. I mean, might have level ones to finish off Adonis if he's got Sislik or something, but definitely needed those planers to hold those odd rolls.
yeah. Let's see, first step. Oh yeah, there we go. Amadasi's Wrath. Got a wound.
Man,
Heal the Nemesis.
oh yeah, my
Wait till
internet's lagging real bad. I have audio from you, but it looks like the stream is taking a dip, and I am not seeing. I'm seeing some moves on Untap, but I don't see anything that you're talking about.
Oh,
You said Amudasi's Wrath hit the field?
no, I was just speculating on
Oh,
what Sandy
okay, okay. The
But
stream
Gene Court,
is still taking a bit of a dump. If you're watching, let me know how that quality is, please. It looks like it's a little bit low.
Gene Court just wounded the Nemesis. Still Shan't Keeper missed. Obviously, Hosh isn't like a huge fan of using Serene because that'll ready the Nemesis. But the fact that Sanji hasn't played another character means that it's either a level 1 or a level 2.
Yeah.
But I guess now that yeah, I think you got to wait for Russell to have swimming if you want to be absolutely sure. I still think you probably do it anyway. Just make Sanji have it. Although you lose your temple, you're gonna lose your temple no matter what.
So Cardinal Skellis comes into play.
Oh, moving up election. Oh,
That'll do it.
Cardinals.
Well,
Dang.
Sanjington came close to taking Adonis out. It was a valiant effort in the 2 versus 1.
Yeah, I think the important thing, right, is that he made sure that it wasn't, a 3 versus 3 in Morn.
Yeah, for sure.
Who
Chire
won
will
the-
pay for his sins.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we'll go ahead and shut this down. We'll hop over to the giveaway. If you're in chat, now is the time to say something to be entered into that giveaway. Give people a few seconds to come through, see what they want to try and win. We'll just do one giveaway this time around for those in chat. I'm going to try and hop onto a lot of these matchups and stream them as much as I can through Strategic. And if I do 2 or more giveaways per stream, I am going to be running out of stuff here. So let's see, we got Graham, LSE, Blythewood, Rolo, Forage Cake. See Vac is in there, so we got 6 we can do. All right, we'll go ahead and roll that D6. Oh, I am not on untap. Or I'm on untap. I have to throw up a game for me to roll. We got Zydpunk and Ollie coming in as well, so we'll go ahead and roll that D8. This is going to make me insert a deck before I can roll. It sure looks like it. Okay, we will throw in a random deck if it will let me load it. Got any Yavlos? I do not. It's a D9 now. We got the thing in here as well. Okay.
I'm sending Ollie into the portal.
What's that?
I'm sending Ollie into the portal. Straight to the portal.
You are sacrificed to the chosen. It's a 1, so it'll go to Rain Blythewood. See what we get here. It's a 7. I need some swag refills. What does that even mean? I've got lots of cards to give away. So it's a Dragon Slayer, which, speaking of swag refills, we do have the new Dragon Slayers coming in. Man, where the new lighting is, it is not conducive to show it at the camera. Hold on. That doesn't work well either. Okay, it's a Dragon Slayer. You guys get the point. I'll load one into the stream so we can pop that up next time, just so you can see it. But Rain, let me know if you want that sent your way or added to the Horde. Thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you to those of you who gifted subscribers. For such a short notice stream, I'm impressed with the amount of viewers that we had. And thanks to Graham for co-commentating as well. It was fun to have you on stream. Definitely good insight into the Deverinians and a Nemesis runner yourself, so you're kind of able to give us more insight into that deck as well and what to expect. So thank you for that.
Thanks, man. My pleasure.
I will be streaming the matchup between the 2 mercenaries and the Overlord Utnapishtim tomorrow night. That will be at 6 p.m. Central. I will post about that later tonight as well. So be sure to stay tuned for that stream. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.